mercy on me. Oh, Lord. I feel so good. I feel so good. I feel so good. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that music interlude or that sig tune interlude. I mean, I was just feeling way myself, way above my head. Oh, it's a new month. It's a new month. It's a new month. My goodness. And not many people thought they'd see April. Ah, Lord. January, February, March. Now it's April 1st. If you like, you call it April 1. But some people will say April Fool. Now, you're not a fool. I'm not a fool. I'm not going to be a fool this April. No, you're not going to be a fool either, right? You may not have started on a right foot, but hey, who says you can't find your foot? Once again, Happy New Month. Oh, Lord. Yes, yes, yes. Delighted, delighted you should be. All right, listening to me under the sound of my voice. By the way, tomorrow is World Autism Day. All right, yes, yes, yes. Very important day, don't you think? Right? And to those who have autism, just around you right there, do not discriminate. Right? They didn't actually tell themselves that they want to be like that. Nobody would wake up and say, I want to be terrible. Or, well, I'm not saying no, those who have autism are terrible people. No, please don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that nobody just wakes up in the morning and chooses sides. Do you understand? Sometimes, most of us are born into these sides. In fact, even religion is a very strong example now. You don't choose to be born a Hindu or Judaism or into Islam or into Christianity or whatever it is that you find as a religion. You just discover that you were born into that family. Do you understand what I'm saying now? All right. So it goes the same way with you not choosing your parents. So debunk it as untrue. Anybody who tells you that I chose my parents, I saw them, I knew them, excuse you. No, the only person who knows you even before you were born, even before the hairs on your head was formed, is God Almighty, and we should give him a shout out. Shout outs to God, God. That's right. Here's the big man upstairs. And he watches over everything that we do. And sometimes I tell you the truth, when God watches some things that we do, he shakes his head like, oh no, Lord, what's this? What's this? Why are you acting this way? I showed you this way. You decided to go the other way, right? And some other time he goes with a big laugh. Right, that's what it is. Now, he's not a boring personality, okay? All right, talking about not being boring, there is an information that I wouldn't call this one boring though, but I would say that it was just an aftermath from what we had as a conversation yesterday, myself and Omwe Faya, talking about is it the 14 killed, in Edo State, if I'm not mistaken, right? Well, communities around the old, Iloshi Road, somewhere in Okwere, and Goodwill Junction, in Uromi, yeah, Edo State, they have been deserted. Now, the residents of this community have run out of the community for fear of reprisals and arrest by security agents. Of course, that's following the lynching of 16 travelers by a mob in the area last Thursday. Well, the governor, Monday Akwebalo of Edo State, yesterday, in Kano State, assured that justice will prevail for those killed in the mob attack. It was a very distasteful incident, and I don't know. Should we be apologetic that we have to start a new month on this very sad, terrible note? Well, we'll just give even if it's 3 seconds silence for those who we're unalived. Okay, that does it. Well, the governor of Edo State has said he was going to pay full compensation, also give food donations to the families of the deceased and all of that. Well, this is a brand new day. This is a day to start again, to start afresh. This is a month to start afresh. And oops, don't forget what the meteorological agency, NIMET, right, had said. It's going to be really, really hot. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Stay hydrated. Drink lots of water. Plenty of water. Drink, please. All right. There might be some cloudiness but it's not very tantamount to the fact that it might rain. Okay, so they said it's just going to be a little bit of cloudiness and all of that. Maybe a shake-off somewhere in Kebbi State and all of that. But yeah, including the Federal Capital Territory. But maybe that's going to be in the early hours of the day. I mean, if you've noticed that what they said or what they predicted, what they saw, are they visionaries now? Are they prophecy makers? I don't know. Are they seers? But well, what they saw, indeed, if you come out very early this morning, you discover the cloudiness, you know. First, yesterday night felt like, oh, it was going to rain in ABJ, but we didn't see that. I really wish it rained, though. Okay, now this is the Eagles Morning Risers Breakfast Show, where we start your day the right way. I'll be holding the fort from now up until the 12 o'clock hour. Yeah, I'm talking about noon now. Yes, and it's going to be really, really a jolly good ride. But then you heard the Eagles Splash News. Yes, 6:45 to 7 o'clock, and now it's time for the pages. We call it the pages, but you call it the newspaper review segment, whatever you call it, as long as the job is done with respect to what you expect and what I expect, then it's all good, right? And yes, till the 8 o'clock hour, Vicky Vic, the only sports minister on radio as I know, will be on here. Sports and Eagles Wings is going to be soaring with you, bringing you all of the intrigues in the sports world. And at 9 o'clock, I'll be right here. Solo, that's right, don't worry. If you're expecting a tag team between myself and Omoefe, that will be tomorrow. But for today, it's just going to be me riding solo, you know. Right, 9 o'clock we'll talk politics and current affairs. If you don't come out to vote, you will be jailed. 100,000 naira fine will be imposed on you amidst the hardship, the poverty, the pain, the suffering, the insecurities, man, you name it, right? Well, that's what we're going to be talking about at the 9 o'clock hour. And 10 o'clock, of course, general open banter. 11 o'clock, of course, we'll just have a merry-go-round experience right there. Okay, and then 12 o'clock, okay, today in 60 seconds, and my work here will be done. All right, but for now, I am super, super excited. Now, I need to let you in on some things that you ought to know. 10 precisely, though. I should let you in on the fact that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has approved an extension of the tenure of Comptroller General of the Nigeria Immigration Service, Mrs. Kemi Nana Nandap, according to a statement on Monday by Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga. Nandap will now serve in the role until December 31 of 2026. Oh, okay. Wow. The whole of 2026, the whole of 2025. Amazing stuff. Okay. Now, the Kogi State government has banned all forms of rallies and security convoys to prevent any form of security breach that could destabilize the state. Now, this was contained in a statement signed by the State Commissioner of Information and Communication, Kingsley Fanwo, and made available. All right, away from Kogi State now, let's take you to Kano State. Kano State Governor Abba Kabir Yusuf has called on the Edo State government to parade those responsible for the brutal killing of 16 travelers in Uromi, Edo State. Parade those, parade. Okay, parade them. Parade. Well, I thought that was an injunction to stop parading. Okay, parade. All right, parade. Is it going to make it better when they parade it? Well, he goes on to making that call while receiving Edo State Governor Monday Okwebolo, who led a delegation to Kano to offer condolences over the tragic incident. Right. Amazing stuff. Okay, that is something good. Well done, Governor Okwebolo. But would every other governor from the north, from the south, pay visits to, the other states that, probably their citizens or residents have one way or the other violated? If this is going to be it, then maybe this calls for some step in the right direction, and maybe this will indeed foster the peace. But let me take you to this one right now. Right, communities around Old Iloshi Road, Okpere, and Goodwill Junction in Uromi, Edo State, have been deserted. Residents fleeing, running helter-skelter, living their indigenous ancestral homes for fear of reprisals and arrest by security agents. Now, following the lynching of 16 travelers by a mob in the area last Thursday. Expected, right? Okay, now this is why we say, shun violence. Please, let's live in peace. With the suspension of Naira for crude program, rise in price of fuel crude oil and foreign exchange issues, the 650,000 barrels per day Dangote refinery has stopped loading of trucks based on Naira. Now, checks on Monday indicated that many companies, including MRS Oil and Gas, which complied, were being loaded at 880 Naira per liter. Well, in a startling twist to the political intrigues in Rivers State, Chief of Staff to Governor Siminalayi Fibura Edison Ahir has alleged that he was offered, now wait for it, he was offered 5 billion naira to coordinate the impeachment of his principal. 5 billion naira just to, okay, well, it's still his word against, okay. Not verified just yet, but he said he was offered. But I wonder, why will he lie? I'm just saying. But this is politics. You never know. Some say it's a dirty game. Some say it's an opportunist game. But then that's what he said. Now, he was speaking on national television, right, where he claimed he has evidence. Oh, he has evidence. So he's not just making, mere accusations now. He has evidence of the bribe offer stored on his phone. You have evidence. Okay. Some are saying that you just never know. You should never have mentioned that it's stored in your phone. You never know. It might just get deleted and you don't see no more. But, well, he said he has evidence. Okay. Well, we're looking forward to that evidence in the coming days here. But let me take you to something that's going on right now. We have been slammed a 0.5% levy. Nigeria, as well as the ECOWAS. All of us, we've been slammed a new 0.5% levy on imported goods. Oh, the military governments of Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. Yes, military governments of Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger. Yeah, remember these three? Yeah. They form an alliance now. They are an alliance, of themselves. But they've announced a new 0.5 levy on imported goods from Nigeria and other economic community of West African states, ECOWAS member nations. Now, they also sought to fund a new 3-state union. Ooh, after leaving the larger regional economic bloc, according to an official statement signed by the trio. And there are some talks underground, I'm just saying. I'm giving you privy information now. Some talks that there are some countries, of the ECOWAS who might be in the near future joining this trio. Some talks. All right, though, but let's go to this one now. A personnel of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps has been confirmed dead, while 5 policemen and a soldier were injured in an auto crash at Ibeku along the Umuahia Bende Ohafia Federal Highway in Abia State. Now, it was gathered that the vehicle conveying the security operator veered off the road and plunged into a ditch in the narrow and dilapidated highway. Okay, so we keep saying, no, please don't overspeed, and to get to, we don't really know what really happened on this one now, but then could it also be far from the usual, except it is far from the usual of overspeeding and stuff like that we keep preaching every now and then, telling you how precious your life is. But would you listen? I bet you listen, please. All right, but okay, souls rest in peace for those who lost their lives right there. Former Labour Party governorship candidate in Enugu State, Chijioke Edeoga, has returned to the People's Democratic Party. Returned. Okay. Left and now is back. And I'm sure he's going to be warmly welcomed back. But Edeoga, who had served the PDP in various capacities, including as a House of Representative member, lauded Governor Peter Mbah's leadership style during his official return at the PDP Secretariat on Monday. Isn't this what we've been talking about every now and then? The Mutuak Giwa community in the Bondon district, Moros Chiefdom in Kaura local government area of Kaduna State, has been thrown into mourning as a lightning strike on Sunday killed a herder and 12 cows. A lightning strike? Really? So for some of you that always think it's village people that do things like, no, there's no village people in this one now. It's been confirmed. It's a lightning strike. It killed a herder and 12 cows. Now the village head of Matuak Giwa, Simon Ayuba, confirmed the incident on Monday, explaining that a young herder was taking shelter from the rain alongside his cattle when the thunder strike hit, killing them instantly. Okay. Now, have I greeted you in the way that I know how to? Oh, no, I've not. Okay, I'm sorry. Mama. New month, excitement now. Okay. Inakwane karo, otutuoma, agife, olodudu. In my dialect, I'd say I miss you. In the language that you and I totally understand, it will be Una. Good morning. My name is Uduak Daniel. Now, let's look into the front page of Nigerian newspapers. Are you ready for it now? It's going to be a very smart read, so you best want to keep your ears right here and on here. Stayed on Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Keeping in mind that we give you an audio-visual radio experience that you can count on anytime and any day. Follow across social media platforms as we have a very strong base, a strong balance right there on social media. I'm talking about Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, X, Instagram, all at Eagles FM Abuja. And you want to see the television that we are hosting? I mean, we are hosting a television. Oh, look at the beauty, the scenery and everything. Whew. It can really calm your nerves when your blood is on a high BP, all right? So, yeah, every time you watch us, you get, your BP going down gradually, because that's just what the ambience of the studio gives. All right, so it is at Eagles FM Abuja, at Eagles FM Abuja. One more time, at Eagles FM Abuja. Get on to subscribe with the YouTube channel right there at Eagles FM Abuja, and as well the Facebook page wall at Eagles FM Abuja. Okay, quite a number of dailies now to look into. The big story with the Vanguard newspaper. Uromi. Okay, Uromi, I think that's the real one, is the kicker now. Residents desert towns over fears of reprisals. Arrest. It's got a couple of riders to it now. Ooh, there's a lot of riders to it now. Resident explains what led to mob action. Oh, yeah, right. Must be some sort of explanation. Okay. All right. And this one right here, second writer, says panic in Ekpoma market over alarm of attack. Governor hits the road, meets Kano governor, deputy Senate president. All right, another writer says justice will prevail for victims of Kwebole, saying that now. Aggrieved Kano youths, women carry placards, demand speedy justice for victims. And this one here says governor meets deputy Senate president Barao. Still on the writers now, says 14 suspects will be taken to Abuja for further interrogation. And yet another writer will ensure perpetrators are brought to book. Deputy Senate President saying that now. And the ACF calls for independent judicial panel to investigate killings. Can we always set up all of this? No, I'm liking this. I like the way the governor of Edo State is, reacting to this. Traveled all the way from Edo State to Kano State just to show solidarity, just to show his condolences and all of it. Can we always have this with every other state governor? Can we take it as seriously as we're taking it now? Is the question on your lips, I'm sure. Now, this one again, a bigger, sub. I'd like to call this one a sub rider, but it's major. Farmers scared of going to farms in Edo State, of course. You should see page 12 for that one. Whilst the big story is hinged on page 5. All right, so go get the Vanguard, or better still, get across the YouTube channel as well as the Facebook page wall, and you would find us and find the page right there, staring at you. Okay, so I see this one on page 9, and it sees me too. It says organized immigration crime. That's the kicker. Federal government seeks global intelligence sharing. And away from 9 to 10, add 1 to 9, you get 10, right? Federal government to shut Lagos Independence Bridge for 2 months. Okay, just at the naval area of the Vanguard newspaper. I was offered 5 billion naira bribe to impeach Fubara COS. Chief of Staff here is saying that. And it's got one writer, as Fubara vows to defend Rivers' interest. Yeah? Addressing his people, it says, don't worry, Rivers State people, my people. Your suspended governor is saying, follow peace with all men. Everything will be fine. But I'm vowing that I'll protect your interest. That's what he said. Maybe not word for word, but yeah, that's the message. But then we get to page 9, which is looking popular now. Will treat people smuggling gangs like terrorists. Will treat people smuggling gangs. People smuggling. I think that has to do with, taking people from their homes under the pretense that they are going to work outside the shores of Nigeria and engaging them into maybe prostitution or illegal drug trafficking. Well, I think this is human trafficking though. All right. UKPM is saying that. Alrighty. All right. Something outside the shores of Nigeria, right? CP, PDP to Tinubu. Forget 2027. Nigerians will reject you. All right, page 9, very popular now. For the sport lovers, Arsenal snob Osimhen, page 48, is carrying the story. Now, just above the Vanguard newspaper banner now, you'd find this one. It says, petrol. That's the kicker now. Dangote refinery resumes loading after payment. All right, page 20, you find a story. To page 9 again. Oh, 9, you are so popular with the Vanguard. Tension in ports as federal government to sack terminal operators. I take it again. Tension in ports as federal government moves to sack terminal operators. Okay, and this is going to be the last one I'll be bringing to you right here and on here. It says Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger impose 0.5% levy on goods from Nigeria, other ECOWAS countries. I see. And they're forming an alliance, a trio alliance. That's what they're forming. All right, the Daily Trust newspaper now has got this big story as well. Very similar to the Vanguard newspaper. Uromi killings. Edo governor visits victims' families. Has got one writer to it. Hunters insist on justice. All right, you'd find that story, as serious as it is, on pages 1 and 4 of the Daily Trust newspaper. Just above that big story now, but underneath the Daily Trust newspaper banner, you'd find this one. Immigration CG gets 10-year extension. All right, page 3 is holding it down. And to page 25 now, police rescue 21 kidnapped victims. What a rescue. What a way to start the 1st of April now, 2025. Police rescue 21 kidnapped victims. Well done to the Nigeria Police Force, NPF. And please do more. Okay, to page 16 now. Couple, 4 others die in Abuja Lokoja road crash. Very sad story. Just when I was celebrating, yeah, the mood just drops. But let's get to this one, AFCON 2025. Inside Golden Eaglet's declining fortunes. You'd find it on page 11. And to page 36 now, mob beats suspected boggler to death. See that? See that? Did we just talk about this? Now, we're still battling with the 16 Kano State indigene hunters. Now we're seeing a mob beating suspected boggler to death. Alrighty, it seems as though lynching and jungle justice is coming to stay. Somebody said, God forbid. I get that. Really, God forbid, too, for me, honestly, because now it means nobody's safe. Anybody can just be thrown out an allegation. Oh, thief, I'm robber. Before you know it, people bring tire, and then just like that, a life is gone, and nobody to account for it. All right, but let's get to this one here. I'm seeing page 11. Page 11 sees me too. PRP in spotlight as defectors rekindle debate on relevance. All right, away from the Daily Trust newspaper now, the Nation newspaper, and it's got the big story. Uromi 14. Some say Uromi 16. Others say Uromi 14. But the truth is, the fact remains that people were killed, and they were not 10, they were not 12. Right, between 14 and 16. More outrage over killings. All right, page 2 holds that story with the Nation newspaper. Just above the Nation newspaper banner now, fear of renewed hostilities grips Ifon, Ilobu communities. Page 5 holds that story. Now to page 7, use $4 trillion assets to attract FDI, foreign direct investment, that is. NESG urges federal government. Okay, some advice to the federal government. Now to this one here on page 4, it says Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso slam 0.5% import levy on Nigeria. Others, by others they mean other ECOWAS countries. Yeah, ECOWAS, precisely. All right, you find that one on page 4. Now to page 7, which is going to be the last one with the Nation newspaper now. Sovereign Investment Authority declares 3.7 trillion naira profit. Okay, Sovereign Investment Authority declares 3.7 trillion naira profit. Page 7. Oh, very popular now. But away from the Nation newspaper now, well, I'm taking you to the Guardian newspaper. All right, if you've never felt protected before, maybe the Guardian newspaper will give you some sort of protection. But the big story now: fresh setback for AFCFTA ECOWAS protocol over tariff by Sahel states. Page 6 holds the story down, and you will see the map. There is a map right there. You see Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso is, in fact, they're just neighbors. Yeah? Okay. So you see it right there. And, of course, you see the other ECOWAS countries, which, of course, Nigeria is a part of. Oh, it's a beautifully, beautifully rendered right here on the front page of the Guardian newspaper. All right? That story you find on page 6. Now, to page 3, I have helped 5,000 Nigerians, claims doctor in immigration scam. Caught in the scam, but he says, I have helped 5,000 Nigerians. A doctor is claiming right there. You find that one on page 3. All right, to page 15 now. Shareholders seek urgent action to halt voluntary delisting from NGX. All right. Okay, to this one too, page 7. Sustain peace or face dethronement. Adeleke warns monarchs in warring communities. Okay, warring. Okay, looks warning to me, but warring. Okay, sustain peace or face dethronement. Adeleke warns monarchs in warring communities. Page 7, you'd find that story. Into page 4 now. Imperatives of reforms in import-dependent fishing sector. All right, page 4. And to page 8, family suspects foul play. Lament son's death in Lagos Road accident. Page 8. And to this one here, it says, Momodu Omokri disagree over propriety of emergency in Rivers. Okay. You'd find that one on page 5. Yeah, Edo killing. That's the kicker now. Kano governor, NBA, insist on compensation amid fears of reprisal. Alrighty. Let's see. This one says, forget 2027. Nigerians will reject you. PDP group tells Tinubu. Page 3. Very popular now. To yet another page 3. Petrol stations hike price amid Dangote NNPCL dispute. You see how fast prices just go skyrocketing like that. Yeah? Even while the dispute is going on. So there's nothing like old stock. It just goes up. Yeah. But when it's reduced, it's pretty hard to find a reduction. Okay, but let's go to page 7. Rivers will emerge stronger from political crisis, says Fubara. All right, and that will be all with the Guardian newspaper. In case you're just tuning in for the first time, though, this is Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. We give you an audio-visual radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day, right? We'll just head out now, go on a recess. When we do come back, I'll just run through, the other dailies, pick the most important headlines, and then, of course, open the phone lines because your voice has got to be heard. Don't go away.
No offense to the commercials. It's just that we want to see other audio. Eagles 102.3.
Chai! What happen, bros?
Now this Ramadan promo where they bust my head though.
Ramadan promo?
Yes, so the Ramadan promo from my Abuja Home Limited, their real estate company where they support small man to rise. You remember last year, my Abuja Home gave back 500 plots for free.
I remember people rush the land now.
Then they run am again oh. My Abuja Home Limited for their land where they for Payco Gwagwalada for Abuja FCT. Then they give out another 300 plots for free in their Ramadan promo.
300 plots for free again?
Yes, 300 plots only. No be just any land oh. Now FCT Abuja land bros. Just pay the money for legal and admin and you don't become landowner like me.
How much, bros?
If you want 250 square meter plot, you pay only 700,000. And for 500 square meter plot, you pay 1 million only. But the promo dey finish soon oh. It dey finish soon oh.
Wow, 700,000 and 1 million naira. Very affordable. Ramadan promo. Help me, bros, before the land finish.
Just call 080-888-37426, 080-888-37426 or 080-827-23824, 080-827-23824 or visit their website www.myabujahome.com. My Abuja Home. Live the life.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Welcome back from recess right there. And yes, we're still looking at the front page of Nigerian newspapers now. Nigerian Tribune newspaper, big story. Uromi killings, Okpebolo visits Kano. Governor promises justice for victims. Reps mule removal of transitional lawmaking power from president. Governors. All right, page 15. And this one here says NSIA cumulative retained earnings hit 3.74 trillion naira. Page 6. Okay. And this one on here, just above the Nigerian Tribune newspaper banner, how Rivers crisis may shape 2027 politics. Somebody's making a statement right there, right? Okay. And to this one on page 4, Kogi Bar's convoy. Public hearings or gatherings, I beg your pardon. Kogi Bar's convoy, public gatherings, rallies as Natasha visits constituency today. Okay. All right. That will be all with the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. And the big story with the Punch newspaper now says Natasha, Eid al-Fitr. Okay, Eid al-Fitr. Low-key celebrations as Nigerians lament hardship. Page 2. All right. Traders lament low patronage. Citizens cut cost. PDP blames APC for economic woes. Okay. And that one, of course, you'd find on page, 2? Okay, page 2. All right, says Naira for crude. Federal government Dangote set for talks as refinery imports 20.6 million barrels. Page 21. Scott, that story. 32-year-old Nigerian declared missing by Canadian police. 32-year-old. Page 4 has been declared missing. What could have happened? All right. You want to find out? Get on with the Punch newspaper. And the last one that I'm bringing to you right now, well, not the last. This one says Lagos, Kano lead as 117 million Nigerians get NIN. Oh, really? Page 7. Now to page 2. This is the last that I'll bring to you from the Punch's front page. Lynched travelers. Governor demands public parade. 14 suspects moved to Abuja. Page 2. All right, let's open the phone lines now so you can have your rights to say, all right, rights to express, right? And that would be 0907-353-0044. That is 0907-353-0044. The other number is 0908-766-8888. WhatsApp portal number 0909-705-4450. Please, please. I'm just going to say it once. Let's go straight to the point, okay? Because I might have to, all right? And if you're sending a voice note via the WhatsApp poll first time and you want to send a voice note, please, it's 1 minute 30 seconds or at most 1 minute 35 seconds. Please, let's be civil and responsible with our thoughts, all right, as we air them, okay? Nobody's gauging you or gagging you, but let's just be civil. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Odwak.
Yes, happy new month to you. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yes. Okwi is my name. This all listeners.
Okay, Okwi, please. Respect yourself. That's the best I can say. Respect yourself, Okwi. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, please.
Beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Moses from
Moses.
Suleja.
Moses from Suleja.
Yeah,
Welcome
thank you.
aboard,
Happy
Moses.
New Month.
Happy New Month, my brother.
Yeah. So what's up on my face?
Oh, she's doing well. She's fine.
I hope maybe she has gone out for Salah visitation.
Well,
Salah, I think so.
well.
Okay,
All right, brother. Talk to us.
thank you. God bless you.
Yeah.
So now you have seen again, rising cost of fuel is now based on NNPCL not selling crude oil to Dangote on Naira. UD, I repeat again, UD. You see how difficult it is for this country not to be fixed. Who give us this crude oil? This crude oil is from where? No, let us all look at the background of the factors about this crude oil. It's a gift from God to the entire nation called Nigeria. Why some certain individuals making it so difficult for the masses not to enjoy what God has given to this country? The suffering of fuel, crisis, they say it's on dollar. The higher dollar, the higher the crude oil. We have been deceived by that. They say the importation, we have been deceived by that. Our own son, citizen, begin to refine this fuel here in this country, giving him this crude oil on Naira, which we have seen the dividend. Price of fuel came down, price of commodity begin to come down. Now you say you will not sell the crude oil again in Naira, but in dollars. How about you, D? What are we facing in this country? Are we not the one punishing ourselves? So simply mean the issue of cabals that we have been hearing under this NNPCL is real. There are certain people who don't want Nigerian masses to enjoy the dividend of what God has given unto them. It's a sad one. It's a sad one. We were celebrating those few days when this fuel came down. Now look at it again. The NNPCL again says they will never sell crude oil to Dangote on Naira again, now on dollars. What is happening? Then the killing of innocent souls or bodies in Edo. In fact, the issue of killing in this country called Nigeria is getting so much. Human lives are not animals. So I am believing that from the past down to the present, people who are behind killing should be persecuted. We don't see them being persecuted. Look at the killing in Benue State. We have been experiencing many difficulties where people are dying innocently. UD, who could feed this country for us? Are we not the one punishing ourselves? Who is fooling who? We are the one killing ourselves. Thank you, UD. God bless you.
All right, appreciate that one. What a piece from Moses right there. Hello, good morning. Hello, okay, that's, well, let's just keep coming with the calls. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Ubong.
Good morning to you, Selassie.
Your man,
oh, my
with
goodness.
The golden boy flying solo.
Selassie. Where are you calling from, though? I'm fine. Happy New Month.
I'm calling from Turkey right now.
Awesome. Happy New Month to you, my brother.
I greet the first caller, and I greet Abdul, and I greet Abubakar from Masaka, and Gwagwalada, and all of them. I want to talk about this Dangote between him and you can see the problem of this country. I say the problem is from the leaders of this country. How much is fuel in Libya? It's not up to 200 naira per liter. And we, the sixth oil producing in the world, but look at how these people are in kind of trying to impoverish pains on Nigeria. That is the crop of people that are in the federal government. And when we talk, before people were celebrating of Dangote, I remember Abdul always talk of, yes, and truly, whenever the fuel price comes down, you see everything, even the food prices and everything, because these people use fuel in order for transportation. Hello?
Yes, go ahead. Selassie, I can hear
so
you.
These are the things. Now, but look at what they are doing right now. I want to talk about this jumble justice. Honestly, I condemn it in totality. You just made mention of someone caught and killed because they allege that he stole something. And look at what happened in Edo, how they killed these people, gruesomely murdered these people. But I remember the story of Deborah Samuel.
Yes.
Even some people were in support. They say, yeah, she called the red line. I remember one sheikh for Sokoto. They were coming out in support of, we condemn whatever. In fact, they should cancel, they should serve as a deterrent for whoever commits this jungle justice. That person to the court. What if you are suspecting someone of doing something wrong? The person should be investigated. Not jungle justice. They have been killing innocent people. Maybe I have problem with you now. Before I know, I will say you abuse prophet. Before you know, some people will come and you don't even ask questions. Before you know, they will lynch me. They will lynch person without even asking questions. Something must be done about that jungle justice. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I appreciate that one from you. Selassie right there. Oh, come on. Something has to be done about the jungle justice, he says. Honestly, though, I mean, it's not looking pretty no more. I don't think, because if we continue in that trend, it doesn't seem like anybody's safe. Well, the issue between NNPCL and Dangote Refinery is revolving around the Naira for crude agreement, which has expired and is currently being renegotiated. Quite a number of people are saying, now, why does it have to expire? Well, it does seem as though this was a 6-month deal initiated in October of 2024, allowing Dangote Refinery to purchase crude oil from NNPCL in Naira rather than in US dollars. Now, this arrangement helped stabilize fuel prices in Nigeria. However, with the expiration of the deal on March 31 of 2025, Dangote Refinery announced a temporary halt in selling petroleum products in Naira, citing a mismatch between its sales proceeds and crude oil purchase obligations, which are denominated in US dollars. Would you blame them? Now, the decision has also led to an increase in fuel prices, with petrol prices rising to over 930 Naira to a liter. So the renegotiation of the Naira for crude agreement is still ongoing, but industry stakeholders are really concerned about the future, and the failure to renew the deal, and that it could lead to further fuel price increases. All right, so even Ipman, right, has expressed worries that in fact, if this continues, fuel prices might hit 1,000 Naira to a liter or even above if this agreement is not renewed. And it is raising questions of why even leave this thing on a 6-month basis, excuse you? Why can't it just be long term, maybe 4 years, 3 years? Well, you never know. Quite a number of people will want to cite different reasons for that. Currency mismanagement or currency risk mismanagement, price stability, regulatory compliance. I mean, all of that, transparent. I mean, there's a lot, involved in this. But well, let's go take this one here. Hello.
Good morning, my brother, Right Honorable Udwa.
Oh, good morning. Good morning to you, my brother.
Good morning.
Yes, please.
Morning, sir.
Yes.
Yes, my name is UND.
UND, where are you calling from?
Yes,
yeah.
I'm in Asokoro right now.
All right, let's get into it. UND.
Yes, I just want to wish my Muslim brothers happy Salah.
Oh, awesome. Very thoughtful.
And comment on what NNPC is doing.
Mm-hmm.
You see, that's why the former president that did 8 years as a minister, General Muhammad Buhari, said that NNPC is one of the most corrupt agencies, which is true. And General Buhari be chairman in that particular agency. You see, these people are the most people that brought us back in Nigeria. NNPC should be scrapped out. And we really need to do more, because if you check, Dangote have been selling fuel, making the market to make it to be that is competitive. But these people don't want him to make things easier. If you find out that things have been coming down. But now they say they will not be selling it for Dangote in Naira.
Mm-hmm.
Are we in abroad?
Okay.
We are not using currency. We use the currency here that we are using. That is Naira. So that one is by the way.
Okay.
We
All right.
do not support killings. I don't support killing.
Maybe in 30 seconds. In 30 seconds for want of time.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm.
Yes, I don't support jungle justice. But why are you traveling out with arms? There's something fishy there that needs to be checkmated.
Okay.
Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you so much, UND. Thank you so much, UND. Thank you so much right there. So I'm not supporting jungle justice. I don't support it in any ways. And of course, there's one thing UND said that really struck me. It says, why stop this deal? Are we abroad? Are we abroad? We are here in Nigeria. What is the stoppage for? Yeah? But anyways, let's get on to the WhatsApp portal, see what you have got to say there. Take your voice messages as well as look into your WhatsApp messages. But just before we do so, let's get onto the Facebook page wall as I see a couple of messages coming from our friend all the way from Enugu State. I'm talking about none other but Ozo Francis Nnamani. Says he's watching live from Amagunze in Enugu State. Thank you, my brother. He says good morning. Keep up the good work and happy new month. Oh yeah, that feels good. It says the federal government should curtail her incessant borrowings and do everything possible to fix Nigeria's economy. All right, thanks and God bless, he says. All right, feels good. Thank you. Some advice to the federal government right now. And let's see this one here, this one here, this one here. Okay, this one says, it's coming from Alhaji Soliu, Adebisi Ijedodo, Lagos. I think that's where he's at. Okay, killing of travelers in Orobi, Edo State, for killing the people traveling. It's bad and not acceptable. All right, but the other way around, the people involved are not supposed to be traveling with guns and other weapons in this particular period of the night. Let's look at how headsmen are killing farmers in these areas like Ondo, Edo, and Delta State. Majority of these people are also bandits and Boko Haram. If it's not offense for some certain people to move with weapons in the country, why others allowed to move freely with it? This type of killing of innocent people will not happen again. Lastly, government should reintroduce capital punishment for criminals. All right? Like armed robbery, bandits, Boko Haram, IPOB. No more repentant bandits, please. Alhaji Soliu Adebisi, all the way from Ijedodo in Lagos, says. All right, appreciate that one from you. Taking this one from Chinonso, all the way from Suja, says, killing in Edo is highly condemnable. But what I don't like is the hypocrisy surrounding the incident. Asking for compensation, which is not bad, but let the same measure be used in every other state, like the one in Ebonyi State and Enugu. Remember the young girl killed in Sokoto? Was there any compensation or justice for the girl? Some questions, so he's asking all the way from Suleja now. I see this one coming from Turkenby, all the way from Nasarawa State. Appreciate you, Turkenby. It says, I join other millions of Nigerians to condemn Edo 16 killing. I noticed high-profile politicians and Nigerians speaking against the killing. I like the unity. However, I'm asking these same people to speak against the killing of our people by merciless herdsmen and who go on a rampage on our farms, run away from their, and our people run away from their ancestry homes for fear of being killed by merciless herdsmen. PDP is right. Bad policies by APC federal led government is killing our economy more and more, starting from Buhari. Insecurity is getting worse. Hunger and so on. Turkenby Hundu is saying that all the way from Nasarawa State. Okay, I see this one here now. It's coming from my dear friend Abaz. Is reporting from Dutse. Says, concerning NNPCL refusing to sell fuel in Naira to Dangote, how can a national company owned by Nigerians refuse to sell fuel in our own local refinery for local consumption in its local... Okay. All right, I get that. Fuel for local consumption is not for profit making anywhere in the world. NNPCL has no basis demanding for dollar from Dangote. Nigerian legislature should please intervene and put an end to this madness from the NNPCL. The NNPCL is awash with corruption tendency to shortchange Nigerians. They are not happy with what Dangote is doing in the energy sector. They want to continue to collect dollars to frustrate Dangote refinery. Thanks, he says. Okay, Abbas, you're welcome. Thank you too. All right, now I should go to your voice message now. Okay. And let's go take it very, very quickly. Should we have more time, we will get with the voice calls and, of course, see where that leads us, right? Keep in mind, this is Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, where we give you an audio-visual radio experience that you can count on anytime and any day, all right? Okay, so we are with the WhatsApp portal. Just give me a minute. Okay, yeah, I'm there now. Let's go start with this one. Okay, I think there's a bit of a download-ish. Okay. Okay. While that is downloading your voice note, let's see how we can take one or two calls and make a head's way for it, right? Okay. All right, keep it coming, though. Let's see. We'll just take this one call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good
How
morning
are
to
you?
Fine, thank you. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Comrade Salisu on the line from Suleja, Niger State.
Oh, Comrade Salisu, welcome aboard. Happy New Month.
We should say happy Salah.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Abadi.
Idioka, Idioka.
You didn't fool.
Idioka fun. Where are you learning this from? Salisu, let's just get into it. All right, talk to me. Talk to me, my brother. Talk to me.
Okay, I'm APC member.
Okay.
I'm APC member. I find my voice with PDP youth that we must reject this government because as APC, we are depressed in APC. Even PDP is depressed more than us because we are depressed. We are not like this government because this government are frustrations, everything. Now when you look at the whole country, there is not security. People are dying every day. And again, people are dying in poverty every day. Things are not moving. In this fasting, you go to market, you cannot sell market, everything is going down. What is going on to our country is going, everything is getting hard every day. And the president is there. Don't care about anybody at all, he's just there to play the parties in this country. I pray to God Almighty, Nigeria to join hands together to fight this what we are going to fight next coming elections.
Okay.
So that the whole people will join together and say no to APC this time around.
Okay.
Thank you, God
All right,
bless.
appreciate you. All right, he says, even though I am I'm an APC member, I'm joining my voice with the opposition party, even though their issues are, incredulous compared to that of my party. But it's not looking pretty. It's not looking pretty for us. And we probably need a change. Well, your voice note, let me see, who is it? Who sent the voice note now? Yahaya, all the way from Suleja, is not dropping. I don't know why. And I don't think it's from here. You might as well want to resend it. It's okay. We can get to hear your voice note. But for right now, it's not downloading. Okay? But, let me see. Are we taking one more call? Should we take one more call? Yes, we should, right? Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Good
morning to you. Yes. For want of time, we don't have so much time. Just tell me your name, where you're calling from. All right. Okay. All right. Getting to it.
In fact, it's quite unfortunate that we are passing through a lot of political capitalism and also remarrorism in this country. How can one NNPC say that they will not share, crude oil, price of crude oil to Dangote with our naira? It's what you call dollars. So we have another country in this country, sir. Is that what you mean? I don't know, my dear. Where are we heading to? I told us, I continue to be saying it, that we don't have any natural, disaster like earthquake, like hurricane, like flooding, except periodical water accidents, maybe about 20 years. But the only, devastating natural disaster we have is politics. Assuming that we are going to have our politics into rights of adequacy, of accommodation, socialization, you see a new Nigeria, patriotism will be there, law will be there.
Oh, we just lost that call. Sorry about that. Oh, no, come on. No. I don't feel so good. He was already making some very strong statements right there. But yeah, I'll just run through these messages. Apologies if you can't call back, or 9 o'clock. Let's just have that conversation. Yeah. So I see this one. It says, hello, why would Kogi State Governor order Natasha not to visit her state? He don't reach that level. Now, wow, APC, can't say that one. What happened to the freedom of association and peaceful gathering? I laugh in anger. I laugh in anger? How do you laugh in anger? Well, Isa in Maraba is saying that. Okay, let's see. For some reason, though, I don't know, the voice notes are not dropping. I'm sorry. So in case you feel as though I'm not taking your voice notes, no, it's not me. It's not me, right? It's not me. Well, time is not on our side. 7:57 it is. In fact, I've already overshot my time. All right, and let's keep to time this time. All right, but yes, thank you, far too kind. Appreciate that one from you. I mean, your thoughts, the part that struck me the most is, well, the two things that I take away from this is the fact that, hey, first of all, jungle justice is bad. The solidarity is beautiful. The unity is lovely and all of that. And, of course, the place of the Naira for crude, we're not living abroad. This is Nigeria. What is the need of making a deal for 6 months? Naira for crude, 6 months deal. What's the rationale? I don't get it. Like, I'm trying to understand it. But anyways, Vicky Vic is going to be here in a short bit. Sports on Eagles Wings. I mean, the sports minister on radio, the only one I know, by the way. And at 9 o'clock, of course, I'll be here to take you on politics and current affairs. All right? We're looking at something that borders around some talk, you know, that explores into the fact that if you do not come out to vote, right, you might indeed be jailed. All right? Okay. Well. Don't go away. Stick around.
Wait, no problem. We're cooling it down with the freshest hits.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Experience you can count on. Eagles 102.3 Abuja.